ওয়েলকাম জানাচ্ছি। আজকে আমাদের চিফ গেস্টটাকে পরিচয় করে দেন প্লিজ।
ধন্যবাদ সেলিম ভাই। So thank you so much, dear friends, and thank you so much, Sunny bhai. Such a nice presentation. I hope all of our guests already convinced this is the right now fastest growing company, and this is the greatest opportunity for them. So dear audience, so I'd like to request to uh, Selim bhai, could you please just give our today's chief guest in our spotlight. Can you make him okay?
Okay sir.
Hey, brother Kholil.
How are you, Khalid? How are you? Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. So we are so very much excited because of you are our today's chief guest, and people know all promotion coming from your department. People love incentive. People love promotion. People love extra money. People wants to make them millionaire. So this is the $1 million income opportunity, and you are doing your department is doing very hard work for us, and we are so grateful to your department. And ladies and gentlemen, I would like to request to brother Kholil to deliver him valuable speech for us. And today there is, you already see 1,000 people already in here. Actually our Zoom capacity is 1,000, and Zoom doesn't have more than 1,000 meeting capacity. So another more than 500 people are trying to get in, but there is no chance to get in because of its limited 1,000. So dear brother, so we are so very much excited for this Ignite promotion. So I hope so you will explain about this matter.
Thank you so much, Khalid. Thank you so much. Salam alaikum. I'm so excited to be here. And I'm so happy hearing the presentation. And what a terrific job all of you did. The energy already on this call is amazing. So I'm so very happy to be here. Now, I do want to say thank you to the entire Jeunesse team as well in corporate, because I'm new to the company. I've been here for 2 months. And I know that every single person in this company, they love the distributors. They care about the distributors. You talked about Wendy, Randy, and Scott as the founders. I've been in this business for 22 years. I've been doing business in over 50 countries. I've personally been to over 20 countries doing business on the ground, building the business. I've never seen in my career people that love the field like these leadership team does, and they do everything for the field. So congratulations on being part of this company. Thank you so much for your energy that you're providing. And also, when we talk about the promotion, I really have to thank Lucy West. Many of you know Lucy, many of you don't know Lucy. If you don't know Lucy West, she is our Vice President of Global Field Development. And she is like my right hand in everything we do. And she is the brains behind the operation. So if you ever get to see her, tell her thank you, thank you, thank you for everything you do, because she is 24/7 every single day building this for all of you. She is amazing. And we have such a great team. We have new people like Rob Larson, and new people in the company like Betty, who now took over North America. I'm just so thankful to be part of this incredible leadership group, and so happy to be asked to speak on this call. Now, let me start sharing a little bit with you with the time I have. I was recently in California, and we were there for maybe 5 or 6 days. Now, what was beautiful for me is I got a chance to go there, and this was part of the roadshow, and you're going to hear more about this later, but this was part of the roadshow. And at this roadshow, because I was new, I wanted to make sure that I met with every diamond and above, every leader and above, and I was sitting with them, and they brought members of their team, and I asked them the same question. And we were doing this from 8 in the morning to like 11, 12 o'clock at night. And Kelvin Becerra, who you're going to hear from, he was also with me there as well. And I have to tell you, for me, it was such a pleasure. because I got a chance to spend 2 hours with every single leader for 4 or 5 straight days, straight, one after the other, one after the other. And I asked them to please share with me, what do you love most about Jeunesse? And some of these people have been in the company from the very beginning, 5 years, 7 years, 8 years, 10 years. And it was amazing because we were sitting around the table in a group of leaders, and I was asking them, what do you love most? What was your greatest memory in Jeunesse? And as they were going around and as they were talking about this, I could see in their eyes the excitement. They were remembering how much the company has done for all of them. They were remembering all the fun that they had. They were remembering the good times and the bad times, because you know, success, it's never one straight line to the top. There's all the zigzags, and that's part of the journey of success. When you're having success, I've never met a successful person that said, I've never had any difficulty. Everything was easy, everything was simple, and everything worked. They all shared their ups, their downs, but in the end, they were so thankful because of the person they became by being part of this company. And as I heard all of this, and I've been in the company for 2 months, I started thinking, wow, I can't wait to meet with everybody around the world and hear all of the stories. And I gotta tell you, United Stars Global, this is one of the fastest growing teams in the company right now. And you guys are doing amazing, amazing. And you have a team all over the world. So for me, I'm right now, I wanna start meeting with Khalid and the leaders and Rana and all the Calvin and the whole team, and say, how can we do what we did in California all over the world? Because I want to hear your stories. I want to hear why you joined. I want to hear where your goals are. And as I was asking everybody, what are you most excited about in Jeunesse? They started sharing and sharing and sharing. And what is amazing about this company, it gets people to dream again. Because so many times when you're in life and you have pandemic now and you have all of these problems and all of these challenges and everything going on, you forget how to dream. You forget how to create that vision. You forget how to do that. And after everybody started sharing, people started remembering. And then people started expanding their vision and making it even bigger. And I started listening, and even my own vision started expanding. But here's what happened. 5 days of doing this, meeting with leaders all day, every day. And when you meet me, you'll know I am 24/7. Everything I do is energy, excitement, around the clock, 24 hours a day. This is how I live. This is how I teach my kids to live. This is how our family is. Everything we do, we give 100%. There is no 50%. There is no 80%. If I do something, if my kids do something, we teach them, no matter what you do 100%. Or don't do it. There's no sense in doing it at 50%. Because if you do 100% in this business, it's impossible to fail. You will succeed at some level. Maybe you go to an event. Maybe you have a product testimony. Maybe you have financial freedom. Maybe you achieve your goal, whatever that is. But if you give 100% in this company, you can achieve your goals. And that is what we share. But then at the event on Saturday, they asked me a question. After me hearing everything that was going on for 5 days, being filled with the excitement and the passion of everybody, they asked me, they said, AK, what are you most excited about? And for me, very easy, the future. I have to tell you, I have been doing this business for 22 years. I've been the president of my own company. I've been the chief operating officer. I've traveled the world. I've had offices everywhere. And I've met amazing people, and I've had some of the best mentors in my life. You know, I'm very proud to say I'm the first in my family born in the United States. I'm the first in my family to go to university in the United States. And I'm the first in my family to have English as a first language. I'm from the Middle East. My family is Lebanese. And I'm just so humble and proud to be able to join this company with the position and the trust that everyone has given me to help all of you be more successful. But when they said, what are you most excited about? I said the future, because that's what I believe. All the success that I just heard in the presentation, the fastest to 1 billion, all the names of the companies that we're associating with, all the offices, all the stories, all the trips, this is nothing compared to what we're going to do. I promise you, this is nothing compared to what we're going to do. This company, when I met Scott, he said to me, he said, AK, I'm young, you're young, we can run for 25 years building this business. And for me, I got excited because if you have a company and you have the leadership at the top who is speaking like that, that is very rare. And that is the opportunity that we have. And on top of that, you know, what we talked about at the event was the power of events. And I'm a big believer in events. I started this business as 20 years old. I was going to university and somebody invited me to come to a business networking meeting. Little did I know, it was network marketing. I went to the meeting, they did the presentation, I heard all the stories. I was 20 years old. I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I didn't know how because, you know, when you're 20 years old and you're in school, you don't have money. But I didn't find a vehicle. I had the passion, I had the desire, but I didn't have the vehicle. And when they showed me network marketing as a vehicle, I immediately said, if they can do it, I can do it. I just need the vehicle. And for me, I got started. I started off as just a regular distributor, joining just like everybody else. I bought $800 worth of product, and this is 22 years ago. And I took off. I talked to everybody. I talked to every person that I came across. I was sharing. And what I found interesting was I didn't know much about the product and I didn't know anything about the compensation plan. But what I knew was I believed that this was going to work. And I started sharing my belief and my excitement and my passion. And people started saying, I don't know what he's doing, but he's excited. I'm going to do it too. And all of a sudden, that passion and excitement started generating momentum. Because then what happens is you start to learn about the products. You start to take the products and have your own product testimony. You start to learn about the compensation plan. You have systems that help you. You start to learn how to build teams and develop teams. And what I love about United Stars Global is you guys have a training platform. You have a system. You're teaching everyone how to be successful. So imagine a new person joins your team. They come, everybody's swimming in a circle. Everybody's swimming in a circle. Everybody's swimming in a circle. Somebody gets in the pool without even thinking or knowing. What do? They start swimming in the circle with everybody else. This is the system. And when I see this happening here with this team, with the leadership and everything you guys are doing, I get more excited. So we talked about events and the power of events. Now, let me share this with you. This company does something unlike anything I've seen, is they have this incredible compensation plan. And then they say, no, we want to give you more for doing what you're supposed to do anyway. And for me, it's amazing because it keeps it exciting. And right now we have Ignite Your Potential. Ignite Your Potential is a amazing, amazing promotion. Because what this does is, no matter if you are a brand new executive or trying to grow to Emerald, you get the benefits of doing that in the compensation plan. But the company has said, if you do it from now until the end of August, we're going to give you more. And we're going to make it simple for you to get more. And what I love is even an executive, it's $75 all the way to $15,000 extra dollars for hitting the ring. And what I would encourage every single person to do, we did training video. We have documents. The team has done trainings. We did a momentum call, Lucy West and myself. We've done videos on this. The information is available on how to do this. Here's all you have to know. Enroll people, help them enroll people, duplicate the process, bring people to your events, share the product, share the business, keep sharing every day. If you keep sharing and following up every day, you're gonna hit all of these things. You will do it naturally. And even if you don't hit all the way to the top, you will eventually, if you keep doing that, sharing, talking, following up, going to the events, coming on the Zooms, going to the meetings, being engaged in the business, you are going to be successful. This is how it works. I tell people all the time, I went to business school for 4 years. Then I went to law school. And my wife, that's where I met my wife, in law school. Do you think I could say before I start school, hey, I just want to go to court and be an attorney and I'm going to go practice law? No, I had to learn how to do it. And even after 7 years of school, learning how to do it, you still don't know how to do everything. You still, life is learning. But this company, you can earn right when you join. Right when you join, you could start having little successes. And what I loved, you know, we had a few hundred people in California at our Discover. And it was amazing to have people back together. What we're doing right now, this is amazing. And technology has allowed us to do things I never thought possible. But I have to tell you, I am a people person. I love seeing you and giving you a hug and then shaking your hand and smiling at you, and you know, the energy. I always tell people, it is impossible when you are with somebody to smile and them not smile back. Energy is contagious. And when you're in a room with all these people and everybody's smiling and happy and supportive and recognizing each other, it just builds and uplifts everybody. And at that event, I was so happy. And I can't wait, because what I said is, it is very clear to me. We have to get back on the road and we have to start. I can't wait. I want to meet all of you. I can't wait to do it. So hopefully when we start putting this together, I will be invited to spend time with all of you and share with all of you and hear. I want to hear all of your stories. I love it. The stories are what excite me. We work for all of you. Everything we do is for all of you. So when we get to celebrate all of you and we get to go on these trips with all of you and we get to hear all of this, it just makes us feel good. Somebody asked me on Saturday, they said, AK, what's the secret to being successful in this business? And what I said was, you know, there is no magic bullet. There is no one way. But I said, I could tell you what you have to have is you have to love people. If you want to be successful in this business, I don't care how good of a speaker, I don't care how good of a trainer, I don't care how much you know about the product and everything. If you don't love people and really want to help people from your heart, it's going to be very difficult to be successful. You have to love them and you have to help them. I tell people, we always say, I mean, one of my favorite quotes is from Zig Ziglar, and he says, the easiest way to get what you want is to help everybody else get what they want first. If you just keep giving, and I have a philosophy, I always want to be the one that gives the most. I always want to try to be the one that gives the most, helps the most. And magically, no matter what, it always comes back. It's amazing how that happens. And in this business, you can see it. The more you give, the more you give, the more you give, the more you give, the more somehow you get. It's amazing. When somebody new joins the company, I always say, I could tell the people, I could tell who's going to be successful right when they join. Because the people that lived the life before they joined Jeunesse of helping and giving and loving, when they join Jeunesse, can they ask people to take a look? Everybody joins. Everybody takes a look. Everybody says yes. You get rewarded in this business for the life you lived before Jeunesse. But the great news is, it doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter where you're from. None of that matters. This is a vehicle that can support everybody. So I want to tell you guys a funny story. I know I've been talking for a little bit, but I'm just you could tell, hopefully I'm very excited, but I want to share with you a story. I have 4 kids. Thank God, you know, they're all amazing. I just am so lucky. I live my life for my company and for my family. I mean, these are the 2 things, and for God, of course, but these are the main things in my life. And, you know, my daughter right now is, my 2 daughters, they're with my wife, and they're in Florida. I'm living in Michigan. This is my home in Michigan, and they're in a tennis tournament in Florida. So my daughter is one of the youngest players, and this is like the French Open for 12 and under kids in the world. So she's playing and she's doing good, and she's younger and she's so small, but she's amazing. So my job as dad is to motivate her and get her excited. So you know, her coaches, she has coaches, they teach her the proper forehand and the proper backhand and the proper serve and all the proper strategies and tools, right? But dad's job is to make sure the mindset is right. I got to make sure the mind is right. So she calls me right now, and if she wins this, she gets to go to the semifinals, which is amazing, amazing. In fact, I didn't think she was going to get this far, so I booked their flight to come home yesterday. And then my wife called me and said, hey, you have to change the flight. She won. I said, what? I didn't expect it. So even she exceeds expectations, but today she calls me before she's playing, and she starts playing in 6 minutes. She said, Dad, you know, what do you think I should do? I said to her, I said, you have to be a lion when you go out on the court. You have to be a lion. And she said, well, what do you mean I have to be a lion? I said, what is the lion? And she's 11. She said, he's the king of the jungle. I said, that's right. I said, is he the biggest? She said, no. I said, no, he's not the biggest. The elephant maybe is the biggest. I said, is he the fastest? She said, no. I said, you're right. The cheetah is the fastest. He's not the biggest. He's not the fastest. Is he the tallest? She said, well, no, giraffe is tall. Giraffe is the tallest. I said, is he the smartest? She said, no, the monkeys are the smartest. I said, and this is an 11-year-old girl. I said, okay, he's the king. He's not the biggest. He's not the tallest. He's not the smartest. He's not the fastest. And we could keep going. I said, but why is he the king? And she said, because he has heart. I said, he has heart. He wants it the most. And that's what you have to do. You have to want it the most. The person that wins is the person that wants it the most. That's what I've seen. I've seen this business. I've seen the smartest. I've seen the most successful. I've seen the most talented. And then I've seen them not be able to be successful. And then I see somebody that they're not that smart. They're not that talented. They're not that special, but you give them an opportunity and they want it more than everybody. And they end up going to the top. See, what I've learned, it doesn't matter what the business is or what the sport is. If you want it more, if you have the heart, you can be the lion in Jeunesse and you can do anything you want to do with this business. You want to go on trips, you want to have product results, you want to help other people. It's all here for you to be able to do. So with that being said, you have the promotion, you have these events, you have this incredible team of leaders that's one of the fastest growing in the company. You have the support of corporate, you have amazing products, you have an amazing compensation plan, you have everything you need to do to be successful in this company. But what it comes down to is how bad do you want it? Do you want it the most? Do you know what you want at the end of the month, at the end of next month, at the end of the year? Do you know what you want? Because if it means that much to you, then you can achieve it here. You can achieve it here. I really, really hope to see all of you at Expo. If I don't see you sooner, I hope to see all of you at Expo. If I don't see you at the university, I'm going to be at the university in 2 weeks. I hope to see you there. If I don't see you at the university, I hope to see you at Expo. Make sure you get to Expo. I have another story. I won't share it today. My entire life changed in this business from events. It's incredible what happens when you go to the events. Everything starts a domino effect that starts happening in your business, in your life, and all of a sudden you start saying, wow, because you get rewarded what you did 90 days ago. So if you want to be rewarded 90 days from now, it's what you do today. So thank you guys so much. Thank you for having me on this call. Khalid, I love you. Thank you so much. This team is incredible. You guys are doing a great job, and I'm just so happy to be here and honored. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, brother. And I already told you why people are so excited for listening, because of when you attend the first meeting in our team. So people always asking me, why not you invite our brother Kholil? So that is the reason I am so grateful to you and my team. You gave us your valuable time. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, dear audience, if you love him, so give your reaction, love reaction. And we want to say, we love you, brother Kholil. We love you. And we know if you just Just put your hands in our team. So we will be number one team in Jeunesse, entire Jeunesse, inshallah. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank
you. Thank you very much, dear audience. Lots of thanks. Please put your hands together for our honorable chief guest. He is the president of Global Field Development at Jeunesse Global. And we are very much lucky. He is not only smart and physically, but also he is a dashing man. He is a smart guy. He is a smart leader. That's why he is the president of Field Development at Jeunesse Global. বন্ধুরা, আমরা এই মুহূর্তে চলে যাচ্ছি আমাদের আজকের চিফ গেস্ট মিস্টার A K খলিলের কাছ থেকে আমরা যেই মূল্যবান বক্তব্যটি পেয়েছি সংক্ষেপে তার বঙ্গানুবাদ করার জন্য ওয়েলকাম জানাচ্ছি অনারেবল সাফায়ার এলিট আমাদের সুইডেন থেকে মিস্টার মোহসিন হুসাইন, আপনাকে প্লিজ।
ওকে, আসসালামু আলাইকুম, সবাইকে অনেক অনেক শুভেচ্ছা। চমৎকার আজকে A K খলিল সাহেব যে বক্তব্য দিয়েছেন আমাদের মাঝে, চমৎকার। আমরা দেখেছি উনি প্রথমে শুরু করেছেন লাভ দিয়ে, অর্থাৎ তিনি বলেছেন যে লাভ, উনি যে দেখেছেন যে এই ইন্ডাস্ট্রির মধ্যে যারা কাজ করে তারা রিয়েলি তারা অনেক বেশি লাভ করে তার টিমকে, তার ডিস্ট্রিবিউটরদেরকে, তার সকলকে। অর্থাৎ তিনি বলেছেন যে যেভাবে র্যান্ডি এবং উইন্ডি আমাদেরকে অনেক বেশি লাভ করে, আমরাও দেখেছি আমাদের যারা লিডার তারা তাদের ডিস্ট্রিবিউটরদেরকে, তাদের টিম মেম্বারদেরকে অনেক বেশি লাভ করে। সো তিনি সবচেয়ে যেটা উনি গুরুত্ব দিয়েছেন যে জেনাস গ্লোবাল এটা কোনো ছোটখাটো একটা কোম্পানি নয়, বর্তমানে এটা পৃথিবীর ওয়ান অফ দ্য ফাস্টেস্ট গ্রোয়িং কোম্পানি। যে কোম্পানিটি ইতিমধ্যে অসংখ্য বেড টাইমস তারা ফেস করেছে, অসংখ্য গুড টাইমস তারা ফেস করেছে। তারা করোনা মহামারীকে তারা কিন্তু ইতিমধ্যে সাকসেসফুলি তারা কিন্তু অতিক্রম করেছে, অতিক্রম করে তারা কিন্তু আজকে একটি অবস্থান তারা কিন্তু তারা আপনার ধরে রেখেছে। সো এই জন্য তিনি বলেছেন, সো যদি আমরা স্বপ্ন দেখতে চাই আমাদেরকে স্বপ্নটা আবার দেখা উচিত নতুন করে। কেন? কারণ জেনাস কিন্তু আগামীর বিশ্বে একটি বিপ্লব ঘটিয়ে দিবে। সো তিনি বলেছেন আমরা অনেক মানুষ আমরা স্বপ্ন দেখতে ভুলে গিয়েছি, সো আমাদেরকে আবার স্বপ্ন দেখতে হবে। এগেইন তিনি আমাদেরকে আশ্বস্ত করেছেন আপনারা আবার স্বপ্ন দেখেন, এই প্যান্ডামিককে ভুলে গিয়ে আপনারা জীবনকে নতুন ভাবে সাজান। সো এই স্বপ্ন দেখার প্রতি তিনি আমাদেরকে অনেক বেশি উৎসাহিত করেছেন। সবচেয়ে গুরুত্বপূর্ণ কথা হচ্ছে তিনি নিজের কথা বলেছেন। তিনি এর আগে একটি কোম্পানিতে তিনি বলেছেন তিনি প্রেসিডেন্ট ছিলেন। চিন্তা করা যায়, তিনি যে কোম্পানিতে এর আগে ছিলেন তিনি ছিলেন ওই কোম্পানির সর্বময় ব্যক্তিত্ব, তিনি ওই কোম্পানির সিইও ছিলেন, প্রেসিডেন্ট ছিলেন। বাট দেখেন জেনাস গ্লোবালে তিনি জয়েন করেছেন অ্যাজ এ ডিভিশনাল হেড অফ ফিল্ড ডেভেলপমেন্ট। এখান থেকে বোঝা যায় যে এই কোম্পানি ওনাকে কতটা কনভিন্স করেছে। কেন? ইটস এ $1 বিলিয়ন কোম্পানি। সো তিনি সবচেয়ে গুরুত্ব দিয়েছেন যে ওনার ফিউচার, আমরা যারা এখানে কাজ করছি আমাদের প্রত্যেকের ফিউচার এই কোম্পানিতে সুনিশ্চিত। এবং এই জন্য কি করতে হবে, তিনি সবচেয়ে যে বিষয়টি উনি গুরুত্ব দিয়েছেন বারবারে, সেটা আমাদেরকে প্রত্যেককে প্রোডাক্ট সম্পর্কে জানতে হবে। যেটা আমরা জানি আমাদের কেএম ফরাদ ভাই সবসময় আমাদেরকে বলে থাকেন, অর্থাৎ আমরা প্রত্যেকটা ব্যক্তি প্রোডাক্ট এক্সপার্ট হইতে হবে, আমরা প্রত্যেকটা ব্যক্তিকে আমাদের ফিনান্সিয়াল পার্ট নিয়ে এক্সপার্ট হইতে হবে, আমাদের প্রত্যেকটা ব্যক্তিকে এক্সপার্ট হইতে হবে অ্যাবাউট আওয়ার কম্পোজিশন, অ্যাবাউট আওয়ার টিম বিল্ডিং। সো এই জন্য তিনি বলেছেন যদি একটি গুড টিম আমরা বিল্ড করতে চাই, কিপ শেয়ারিং। প্রত্যেকটা দিন প্রত্যেকটা মুহূর্তে শুধু খালি বলছে এই কোম্পানি নিয়ে আপনারা শেয়ার করতে থাকেন, আপনারা বিরক্ত হবেন না, শুধু শেয়ার করে যান, শেয়ার করে যান, কিপ শেয়ারিং, ফলো আপ। আমাদের একটা গ্লোবাল টিম আমাদের কিন্তু ডেভেলপমেন্ট হয়ে যাবে। যে কারণে তিনি কিন্তু বলেছেন যে তিনি এখনো কি লার্ন করছেন, অর্থাৎ লার্নিং এই বিজনেসকে ডেভেলপ করার ক্ষেত্রে অত্যন্ত গুরুত্বপূর্ণ একটা বিষয়। এবং সবচেয়ে মনে রাখতে হবে যে উনি নিজেই আপনি খেয়াল করে দেখেছেন ওনার বক্তব্যের সময় সারাক্ষণ কিন্তু আমরা ওনার আমরা একটা লাভলি ফেসিং দেখেছি ওনার। অর্থাৎ এটা আমাদের এই ইন্ডাস্ট্রির ভিতরে সবচেয়ে গুরুত্বপূর্ণ বিষয় যে যত কিছুই আসবে লাভলি ফেসিং, স্মাইল স্মাইল অ্যান্ড স্মাইল। তিনি এর সবচেয়ে বেশি গুরুত্ব দিয়েছেন। এবং ট্রান্সফার ইউর কনফিডেন্স, যখন কথা বলবেন আপনার যে হাস্যোজ্জ্বল মুখটাকে ট্রান্সফার করে দেন, আপনার ভিতরে যে কনফিডেন্স রয়েছে এটাকে ট্রান্সফার করে দেন। সো এই উনি যে বিষয়টি বলেছেন, কোনো ম্যাজিক এই ইন্ডাস্ট্রির মধ্যে নাই, অনলি ওয়ান ম্যাজিক এই ইন্ডাস্ট্রি ভালো করতে গেলে লাগবে, সেটা লাভ দ্য পিপল। সো তিনি শেষ করেছেন ওনার এই কথাটি বলেই, আপনার জেনাস গ্লোবাল থেকে কি পাবেন আমরা কি জানি কিনা? আমরা কি জানি যে জেনারেল গ্লোবাল থেকে মিলিয়ন ডলার ইনকাম করা যায়, লক্ষ কোটি ডলার এখান থেকে ইনকাম করা যায়, এটা আমরা জানি না। যদি আমরা জেনে থাকি তাহলে একটি ম্যাজিক আমাদের কাজকে বলে গিয়েছেন, লাভ ইউর ডিস্ট্রিবিউটর, লাভ ইউর টিম মেম্বার, লাভ ইউর ডাউনলাইন, লাভ ইউর আপলাইন। ধন্যবাদ সবাইকে, আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ।